Workout started. GPS on.
Okay, so out I go into the rain with my phone safely stashed away in my shirt. I'm going to do the summit today. I'm running up, what's it called now? Irvine. And I'll be coming down Glendenning. So I'm going up one of the steeper ones and coming down an equally steep trail. I have gloves with me, but I haven't put them on just yet because I have to manipulate my camera at a later stage, and I need my hands free for that. That's another reason why I'm recording in my shirt. It leaves my hands free to do the scrambling that I will need to do later.
Time 1 minute. Average heart rate 79. Workout average pace 6 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer.
I hope the volume is right today because I'm not going to fiddle with it. Last time I fiddled with it, the phone died on me. I can hear the traffic to my left, quite loud.
Time 13 minutes. Average heart rate 156. Workout average pace 7 minutes 40 seconds per kilometer.
And down I go. I'm running down to the lowest point on the Douglas Creek before it actually goes out into the sea. Somebody has made a makeshift dry pass around a large muddy puddle. My feet are still dry. Whoopee.
Zone 5.
And the mushroom colony coming up on my right. It's been a bit disappointing this year. It had a very early start and then it got
average heart rate
vandalized.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 43 seconds per kilometer. Zone 6.
So this is the first photograph I'm taking. Try not to get my camera wet too early. Once I'm in the forest, it's almost unavoidable.
Zone 5.
What was that?
Auto pause.
It's like a double click.
Zone 3.
It took 2 pictures instead of 1.
Below zone.
Got to be careful to turn the face of the camera down before I open the lens cover. That way I'm trying harder to eliminate the drops of rain on the lens. I think I can pretty much settle with the rig that I'm using now. The handheld is better, and if I wasn't climbing a mountain today, I would have brought my handheld. But what happens with the Sony also is that you're carrying it out in the open air, so the rain hits the windsock and makes a popping sound.
Time 15 minutes. Average heart rate 140. Workout average pace 7 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, I can almost hear her as I cross Cordova Bay Road.
In zone. Zone 4.
This is now officially a hike. For the next little while,
Above zone.
I will be going up, 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 relentlessly
In zone.
until I get to the top. Yep. That's a nice frying pan.
Time 16 minutes. Average heart rate
In the
140.
woods.
Workout average pace 8 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
Somebody obviously didn't want to carry it any further. It did it again. It took 2 pictures instead of 1.
Auto pause.
I will delete that one.
Below zone. Zone 3. Zone 2.
Well, that's something. If I wasn't at the beginning of my run, I would pick that up.
Workout resumed.
But probably the person who lost it might actually come back for it. It looked like a dollar store kind of purchase. It was like $3.99 sticker for a pan that in its day probably cost $60. Didn't check if it was copper bottomed, but I have all the cookware I need. Up I go.
Auto pause.
Get a couple of pictures in while the going's good, because pretty soon I'm going to need to use my hands for safety reasons. I could in fact put my gloves on now, as I'm not planning any more photography until I get to the top. I'll save the good shots for the summit. And I can just tuck my hands in my gloves and stay comfortable.
Below zone. Zone 3. Time 18 minutes.
Second,
average
and I'll
heart
be
rate
running
134. Workout average pace 8 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer.
All right, I'm off.
Zone 2.
There will be an edit round about there.
Zone 3. In zone.
Puddle. Puddle.
Zone 5.
And up.
Zone.
Zone 5, I heard that.
In zone.
Okay. Samantha will talk to you for a little while. I'll be composing myself for the next push.
Zone 4. Time 19 minutes.
Zone
Average heart rate
3, and I'm off
139.
again.
Workout average pace 8 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer. Above zone. Zone 5.
Hello. Hi. Come by.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zone 6.
3 young Asian chaps.
In zone. Zone 4.
There is a technique that I use to edit this kind of
Time 20 minutes. Average heart rate
file,
150. Workout
and
average
that
pace
is I
8
put
minutes
it
40 seconds per kilometer.
intact
Time for
on
hydration.
GarageBand, and then I put an arbitrary cut every 2 minutes, and then work back on either side of that cut to either highlight or exclude one irrelevant sentence or a little bit too much huffing and puffing, because I know that in a minute I'll come up to another announcement. Up I go. It's a bit like Pavlov's dogs. I respond when I hear Samantha. I stop running so I can hear the
Above
stats.
zone. Time 21 minutes. Average heart rate 145. Workout average pace 8 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer. In zone.
So zone 4, and I'm hiking forcefully but not vigorously. Some guy's jogging his way up the road. Yeah, there's 2 people doing the little jog step as I cross Churchill Drive. If I was walking beside them, I could probably keep up, but they are in fact burning way more calories lifting themselves off the ground. All right, Irvine,
Time
I
22
should
minutes.
say.
Average heart rate 145. Workout average pace 9 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
I would guess I'm about halfway up Mount Doug by now. I'm looking for 6K today. 6/8 of 48. So somewhere around the 8-minute mark will work. And the rest I can make up on the indoor cycle.
Above zone. Zone 5.
Actually above zone. At zone 5 hiking.
In zone.
I'm glad
Zone 4.
that my heart rate strap has settled in.
Time 23 minutes. Average heart rate 146. Workout average pace 9 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer.
So 9 minutes 13 I heard. This trail winds its way around a steep cliff. It's slightly longer. The other way is about half a kilometer shorter, but I measured it using this route. Even though my feet are not running, my nose is. It's that kind of day. Up I go. Hands and feet. Hands and feet. I've just
Time
passed
24 minutes. Average heart
the
rate
two people that were
147.
jogging
Workout average pace 9 minutes
basically
23
on the
seconds per
spot.
kilometer.
My upward trajectory has overtaken them. They're going still further round. Yep. Alright, so I go up again here. Up, hands to the ground and climb. My heart rate will be up in the 150s.
Above zone. Zone 5.
I definitely heard a zone 5 there.
In zone.
This 6K
Time
will
25
probably
minutes.
be
Average heart rate 147.
equivalent
Workout average pace 9 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer.
to running
Above zone.
about 10K on the flat. Make another photograph here. Make another edit here. As I fiddle with my camera and my glove.
In zone. Auto pause. Zone 4.
Time for a selfie. So no bandana today. I'm wearing a toque. In fact,
Workout resume.
if truth be told, I'm wearing my
Below zone. In zone.
sleeping hat. I forgot to put on my bandana when I got up. Okay,
Below
so
zone.
Irvine branches
Zone 3.
to
Time
the
26
left,
minutes. Average heart rate
and
148.
I go
Workout average pace 9 minutes 49
progressively
seconds
upward.
per kilometer.
But now I got a little bit of running to do, so the gloves come back on, and I'm off again. Oh,
Zone 4.
okay. So I tripped. First time I've fallen in
Below zone.
almost 6 months.
Zone 2.
Yes, I'm glad I had my gloves on for that. And I'm glad I wasn't carrying my equipment. It would have flown out of my hand
Zone 1.
for sure. That's a shame. I missed out on about 50 feet of nice
Time
running
27
there.
minutes. Average heart rate 128. Workout average pace 9 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3. In
Perfect.
zone.
Zone 3. And I'm climbing again. You can probably tell by my
Zone 4.
breathing.
Below zone. In zone.
That I'm working hard enough. For today, I think that's going to be the title of the summit run. Hard enough for today will be the subtotal, the title, not the subtotal. There's a beautiful arbutus
Time 28
branch
minutes. Average heart rate 140. Workout average pace 10 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
that I have to take a
Below
photograph
zone.
of
Auto pause. Zone 3.
from about here.
In zone.
Great. Hopefully I still have a dry lens.
Zone 4.
As I put the camera away.
Workout resumed. Below zone. Zone 3.
Yep, I'm 3/4 of the way to the summit. And the wind is freshening up. I can feel
Zone 2.
the temperature change. Might have actually started raining a little harder, but I'm under the canopy, so I won't feel it.
Zone 1.
Not unless it really buckets down. I'm having to break up my run for safety reasons now.
Zone
The
0.
downhills are sometimes more treacherous than the up.
Time 29 minutes. Average heart rate 112. Workout average pace 10 minutes 12 seconds per kilometer.
10 minutes is pretty slow. But as I say, it's a steep up, followed by a steeper down. And then is the glory zone. That's when I pick up the minutes. I'll be coming out of the run at Harvest Lane. The nice thing about an audio file that's less than an hour long in its raw state is that I can easily
Time 30 minutes. Average heart rate
listen to the
51.
whole
Workout average pace 10
thing.
minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
And make my cuts that way. But the measured approach also works pretty well. I think the other day I had 3 hours of audio that I edited down to about 32 minutes, I think. I could go back and do a different edit, but I never look back. Never ever look back. I have a great view here now. Gordon Head, my neighborhood in the mist. This will have to be
Time 31 minutes. Average heart rate 49. Workout average pace 10 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer. Below zone.
one of my last pictures on this side of the mountain. After that it's going to be a quick scurry.
Auto pause.
A quick scurry for home. I took my life into my hands there by turning the camera up at my face.
Workout resumed.
I might have picked up a drop, but that's okay. Sometimes the minor imperfections add to the general feel of the photo. If you want studio quality, you have to stay in the studio. It's a bit like recording audio. I could honestly say I'm quite allergic to indoor audio. I much prefer freedom of being outside. No echo, just the sound of the wind through the trees.
Time 32 minutes.
Yep.
Average heart rate 55.
It's
Workout
blowing
average
a
pace
gale
10
at the
minutes,
top.
44 seconds per kilometer.
I don't think I'll be making any video at the top today. I might just dare one more shot just for the relive flyby, because I figured out now how it syncs the photos to the data,
Halfway to your goal.
even though I'm taking it with a camera it does it by time. When you start your workout, any picture that has a timestamp within that frame of when you started your workout and when you finished will be placed at that time setting in the feed. So it's not that the camera has a GPS.
Average heart rate 50.
It's just
workout average pace 10 minutes 54
you're running
seconds per kilometer.
simultaneous clocks. So provided your camera has been plugged in to an internet device like a laptop, you will get the accurate time. Probably more accurate than you really need. Alright, now I have a choice of trails to get to the summit. I can actually do some more running now. Not for long though. It gets steep again.
Time 34 minutes. Average heart rate 49. Workout average pace 11 minutes 2 seconds per kilometer.
So to get back to the photography issues, for it to work seamlessly, I have to share it
Time 35 minutes.
to my
Average heart
camera
rate
roll
52. Workout average pace
on
11
my
minutes
phone,
11 seconds per kilometer.
and then it will take, as I said before, any picture and place it on the map according to the time of day. This is really beautiful, hiking through the moss here. I'm so taken by it. I'm going to take a photograph of it.
Auto pause.
I might do one better and take a video.
Workout resumed.
So this is almost the summit of Mount Doug. I could go that way, but because of the rain,
Auto pause.
the bushes have closed in on me a little bit as I pop out to one of the great lookouts in the area. I apologize for any rain on the lens, but them's the breaks. If you record and make video in the rain, the chances are you're going to catch some drops on the lens. So for those who are just watching the trailer, surely you're intrigued by hearing the full episode. For that, you will have to tune in to the Running Jackal podcast. It'll be appearing everywhere in about 2 hours' time. So this is the antenna summit, and over there, through the trees, is the other summit, which I probably won't do today because there are 4 people up there already, and it is literally just a brick circle with no view. I don't need to get too close to anybody. Alright, so now comes the fun part, the down.
Time 37 minutes. Average heart rate 62. Workout average pace 11 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
That's about as slow as it'll be today. I'm now working on the downside. Bye-bye.
Zone 1.
Yep. I looked at a shot that I just took then, and sure enough, there was a drip on the lens.
Zone 2.
I guess I could call it that. A drip on the lens. Yeah. I'll say something like Mount Doug Summit. A drip on the
Time
lens.
38 minutes. Average heart rate 94. Workout average pace 11 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer.
Now this is a little
Zone
more
0.
treacherous. It's bare rock, basically, with a dirt trail to one side and a bit of a creek down the middle of the trail. But I should be able to keep my feet dry from here on in. It gets a little bit more civilized. I might start seeing hikers coming up. Because it definitely is a hiker's trail. It would be considered difficult in hiking jargon. Mainly because of the elevation change.
Time 39 minutes. Average heart rate 83. Workout average pace 11 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer. Below zone.
The low zone, yep. My heart is now taking a break. Yep, sure enough, there's some hikers coming up. Hello. Hi.
Zone 1.
Luckily the trail is plenty wide
Zone
enough
3.
for us to get by each other. The wide option is always the chosen.
Time 40 minutes. Average heart rate 106. Workout average pace 11 minutes 39 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration. Above zone.
So
Zone
that would
5.
be 40 minutes then. I could be home in about 10 minutes from here. I'm now on the trail
Zone
improvements.
6.
There's steps here, stone steps. Well, you're certainly getting
Zone
a lot
5.
of different inputs today. You've got my video, you got my still shots, you got my commentary.
In zone. Zone 4.
I listen to all my own stuff at least once. Sometimes I choose to delete,
Time
but
41
very
minutes.
seldom.
Average heart rate 154.
I try
Workout
and get
average
it
pace 11 minutes 39
a little
seconds per
bit
kilometer.
usable
Above zone.
right from the get-go.
Zone 5.
But in this case, it'll be just too darn long. So I know I've got about 45 minutes of raw
Zone 6.
audio now as I go past Jackie Gay's dad's tree. It's a beauty. I'll take a picture of it for Jackie. She's a friend of mine on Facebook. She's the amputee Olympic sailor.
Zone 5.
I heard a zone 5 there. So as I reach the top
Time
of the
42
glory
minutes.
zone,
Average heart rate 158.
I'll put
Workout
my
average pace 11
camera
minutes 40 seconds per kilometer.
away
In zone.
and boot it
Zone 4.
down the road for home. I guess I could
Above
put
zone.
the audio recording
Zone 5.
away
zone.
now and say my goodbye right now. And then I only have to edit about 5. Well, maybe
Below
not
zone.
45. I want 36 or
Zone 3.
9 minutes I'll have to take out to make the length that I want. So this is the running jackal, well and truly at speed in the glory zone. Remember
In zone.
to send in
Zone
your
4.
submissions.
Time 43 minutes. Average heart
Hello.
rate 140.
Probably.
Workout average pace 11 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer.
Okay. Me out.